Ago! Ago! Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, here, go. Bam la bole bam la go. Woo! Bam la bole bam la. Bam la bole bam la. I want to see you dancing. Teachers, everybody, let's go. 1, go. Bam la bole bam la. Bam la bole bam la. Bam la bole bam la. What? Bam la bole bam la. Oh. Bam la bole bam la. Bam la bole bam la. Oh, oh, oh. Bam la bole bam la. Bam la bole bam la. I go. One more time. 1, 2, here, go. Bam la bole bam. Dance. Bam la bole bam la. What? Bam la bole bam la. 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 I go. You can sit. You can sit down. Thank you. There are over 800 languages on the continent of Africa. So if you see someone who looks like they might be from Africa, here are the questions you should have for them. Which part of Africa are you from? What languages do you speak? What types of food? Stuff like that. You walk away learning more. So I just want you to know. And Africa is not all about the safari. Okay? I just want you to know. And also, the first time I saw a lion was at the zoo. Not around my neighborhood, because I would run for my life, and that would be a bad idea. I go! Okay, we're going to take maybe 3 questions. Please think about it before you throw the questions at us. And speak loudly, please. Yes, thank you. Few questions.
What language do you speak?
Yes. You are smart. Uh-huh. Those are the questions you should throw to any African. And we love that when you're specific like that. The language I speak, my first language is called Ga. Can you say Ga? And another language I speak is called Chui. And another language that I speak a little bit of is Fanti. And a teeny bit of another one is called Adangbe. Yes.
So you can see these guys speak like 4 languages. More than 4.
Yeah, he speaks a lot too. But here is the thing. My friend over here, he's from Madagascar. So, and it's also a big island in Africa, but I don't know what he says.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
English.
I don't know when he speaks his language, I don't understand it, you know? So just to give you an idea. Maybe we can try. Ooh, flowers. Yes, fofoi. Can you say fofoi? That's what we call flowers. We have, depends on where you go. Sometimes we have some really interesting flowers. I don't know their names. So, huh?
We have sunflower.
Do we have sunflower?
Yeah, we have sunflower.
Okay. You see, this guy he has more knowledge about flowers than me. But we do have some too. We have coconuts that has actual coconuts on them. Your coconut trees here made me so happy, but I got so disappointed when I couldn't see coconuts on them. Like, wow, what's wrong with these coconut trees? But they still brought me that same happiness I got from Ghana. Yes.
What's your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food? Few. You're going to get me hungry. I grew up on the coast. So the fishermen, when they get a lot of fish, and they get like really big fish that is really good. They don't sell it. That's the fish they eat. And they boil it with a lot of onions and salt. We call it aklo. And once it's cooked, then they make a really hot, spicy hot pepper with a lot of different things, and then they throw it in there. And then we eat it with cornmeal. This thing is so tasty. It's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about food right now. I'm going to get hungry. I go! Few more, 2 more. Hello?
How old were you since you play music?
How old was I when I started? Mm-hmm. Okay. I was, this is a very good one. I was 13 when I started dancing. I was 13. And I was very bad at it. I was so bad. I shouldn't be dancing. But it was my first love. It was the first thing that I cared about than anything else. So I want you, and I kept doing it. I kept doing it, and I got a teeny bit better, and then I practiced a lot. So you guys, I want to tell you something. As you're growing up, there will be something that you really want to do, and there will be people on the side who wants to discourage you and say, you're not good, you're no good, you should stop. Why don't you stop? They don't matter. If you love to do it, keep doing it, and you're going to get better, you know? So that's what I want to tell. How many of you play instruments? Oh. Wow. Do you practice? I go. So there's one thing. If you don't practice, don't expect to be good. Okay? Yes. Here is how you gauge your practicing. To know if you're practicing long enough, you have to practice until everyone in your house hates your practicing. Then you know you're practicing long enough. I go! We're gonna try one more, last time. 1, 2, yeah, go. Bam la bole bam la. I can't hear you. Bam la bole bam.